You guys and girls, I'm getting enough orders now that it's kind of scary when I go to fulfill them because it's just order after order. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to talk about my full February numbers. I drop shipped, I made my first sale on February 1st, and I'm going to go through everything until February 28th, last night before midnight. So, before I start, I have so many topics I want to go over. I took 2 days off from making videos. One, because those days were hectic, and two, I just needed a break for a second. I don't claim to say I'll make a video every day. That's in a way unrealistic, but I do plan on just making videos as often as I can. Not sure if I'll have a schedule at some point where it's like 3 times a week or whatever, but I just kind of make them as I can because I don't really know what that looks like, and I like the freedom of just doing it as I go, because my whole point of this has been I'm just going to talk to you guys as I learn stuff, not necessarily like I'm going to tell you everything I learned between Monday and Wednesday or anything like that. So I just kind of make a video when I feel like I've gotten enough new info that I can talk about it. You guys have been commenting a lot, asking questions. I love that. Please keep it up. Comment on this video if you end up having questions or just cool info or just that you're saying hi. I love it. The comments help out my channel for sure. And I'm going to just do this one time and then possibly again at the end. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I don't usually ask, but if you're going to hit that notification bell that people always talk about in these dumb videos, I think it does notify you when I make a video, so you'll be up to date with whatever I'm learning when I release it. So, give the video a like too. Might as well say that while I'm there. Anyway, let's do this. Let's go over my February numbers. Okay. February 1st, made my first sale. It was an abnormal sale. I got a $50 profit with it because they paid me through Venmo, which was like the weirdest thing because like I just started and I'm under the impression that payments should go through Facebook. Like I've already figured out how it works. And then my first sale is this like weird side sale. So if I had done it through Facebook, the item was like $250 and I listed it for $300. So like the fee would have kind of eaten into that a little bit, but I lucked out, made $50 my first day. I did not make $50 a day after that for a long time. And that was definitely a huge jump start to my whole time doing this. So, kind of talking away from my mic. You know, after that, yeah, I made $50 on that sale. But after that, I was making like $4, $10, things like that, just periodically. For those of you who follow along, I started very small, just experimenting. And I keep seeing videos of, you'll eventually find an item that just sells like crazy and you're going to get, $100 a day, whatever. Well, I got up to $100 a day this month. My first month doing it. I got to $100 a day. Twice, back-to-back days. And that was yesterday and the day before. Over $100. Yesterday, in fact, was $167 day. Insane. $168.51. My apologies. That's what I made yesterday in profit. Profit, not sales. Profit, because that's the number that matters. February's overall profit, which means my whole profit since I've started, because I started conveniently on February 1st. So, total profit is $696.19. Profit. Now, did I make more in sales? Yes, but again, the juicy nugs of information that we're trying to get. Profit's all that matters. Who cares about your sales? I don't care about your sales. Anyway, I don't care what that pending number is for your sales. Even though it's fun to show off, I love showing off that number. Like, okay, I'm going to, right now, in the moment, what is my pending sales number? $2,297.76. I started on the 1st, guys. February is the shortest month. All right. Now, how many orders do I have pending, which don't even include that number? How many shipping orders do I have? I have 50. Last I checked, that said 25. But overnight, I had crazy orders, guys. I found a couple items that are just like, I mean, I'm sure I'll sell 3 before I'm done filming this video. It's insane. And it's all 40% profit or 50% profit, some of it. It happens. So I'm here to tell you, if you're just starting or you just started and you're like, dude, this isn't working. I felt that a week ago. And literally in the last few days, I've jumped like crazy. Like, it's gonna happen. You just have to keep like trying things out and experimenting, and you're gonna get there. And even if you don't get there in a jump like that, you're gonna get there from a slow progression, which is what I expected to do. But I just kind of found a couple items, and these items could jump and just totally be worthless here in the next couple days, and I might not make any sales. So don't get married to your listings. Don't get married to a category. Go for it. You know. Also in this video, I'm probably gonna talk about my 2 main items that I sold in February. You know, might as well give those, you know, reveal those or whatever. And I want to thank you guys so much, because we hit, for those of you who are just gonna be like, we didn't hit anything, you hit it. No, we hit 100 subscribers on the channel, which is awesome. And that same day is when I had my first $100 day in profit. So thank you guys so much for following along. And thanks to the people who joined the Facebook group, link in the description, and who like the videos, and who reach out and give. I mean, a lot of what I've learned has come from you guys reaching out and telling me info, like helping me out on the side and giving me little hints and juicy nugs. So thank you, because then I can kind of share my success with you guys. And this, what I'm calling success right now, is literally like the lower end of success. I talk to people all the time who make like way more than full-time livings doing just this, and who just make enough to kind of get rid of their job or have just a supplemental income. So like the numbers that I'm telling you, if you're impressed by those, that is the small end of the spectrum. So just know, you're thinking small, you're thinking crumbs. I'm loving the crumbs right now, but we could be getting full sandwiches, or whatever the crumbs, when they're referred to as crumbs, whatever those are crumbs of, we're getting the full ones. We're not getting crumbs, we're getting the full loaves of bread or sandwiches or croissants. I don't know. Anyway, right now I'm 111 subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna keep dipping that in there because I'm so happy about it. Anyway, yeah, yesterday was the last day of February, and I did $168.51. If I said that already, I'm sorry, but it's pretty cool, and that's the whole point of my video. So, what did I sell last month? Sorry, this video is all over the place. I'm kind of scattered. What did I sell? Well, I can tell you right now, some of my sales, item incoming, toddler beds from Walmart. I sold like 5 of those. I think I made decent amounts on them. Let me just go up. One of those was the $50 profit. The first thing I sold was a toddler bed, which is super cool. And you're looking for just funny, like, or cartoon themed, like stuff kids watch. I don't know what it is, but you search toddler bed and you'll see a bunch of cartoony looking stupid beds on there, and I list them. Find your profits, and it's gonna work out for you, I think. I mean, I sold 5 of them, and I usually get between $20 to $50 in profit on each one, so that was really cool. One of the items that surprised me the most, I can't remember if I talked about exactly what it was in a previous video, but I just did one of my experiments right before I got off for the night. I listed a space heater that cost, I can't remember what it costs on Walmart, and it's another Walmart item. It's a space heater. I thought it was pretty undervalued. I was able to list it for $44, which is pretty cheap for a space heater, so that has the profit on it. I probably should have listed it for more, by the way, an update on me, I do try to go for higher profit margins now. In the beginning, I was kind of stupid. So if you're doing this, you're stupid. Don't do it. Listing things at very small profit margins because I was insecure about the price, and I was in the headspace of I would just be thankful to earn $5 on this item. That's $5 I didn't have. All I got to do is sell like 10 of those and I got $50. Don't do that. Actually calculate what like 30% profit is after fees and like list it on that. You'll be way happier, and then you're not flooding the pool of sellers with like bullcrap low listings that are just like taking away from this whole thing, this whole potential awesome thing that we can all be doing. Because there's literally people on there listing for the exact price it cost me to purchase it. And I don't know if it's because they have a wholesale supplier so they can do that, or if they're literally just listing for credit card points at that point. They're just running transactions to earn the stupid percentages on their credit cards for all I know. Like, that's dumb. Don't do that. And if you do that, you're not necessarily dumb. It's just you're missing out. Like the amount of credit card points. Ooh, I'm frustrated. The amount of points that you could get for the same transaction, you might sell less, but when you actually get that 30% profit, it's going to outweigh, no matter how much you sell, your stupid credit card points. Anyway, that's a rant. So, space heater. I did an experiment, listed it right before I got off. I went to like a grocery store with my wife, and I noticed I had 2 orders by the time I went inside that grocery store. And then I had 2 more orders that same night, and then I think 1 more the next day. And I got super excited because that was the first time I'd sold multiple of anything. And I was like, holy crap, like this is working. By the way, I listed multiple types of space heaters after that, and I never sold a different one. I had a bunch of people inquire, and I might have been selling them because that was during that big cold rush that went through the country. I'm sure that had something to do with it. But sold space heaters. Pretty stupid, but cool. Just remember, like, it could be anything. It'll be random, and you'll get multiple orders on something, and you'll just be like, why? But it doesn't matter. Just because you wouldn't buy it doesn't mean there's a million people out there looking for it. You know what I'm saying. I don't know if that made sense. You know what I'm saying. Stop. Okay. To a current update of what's going on with me now. I had to hurry up and put orders into my spreadsheet from last night because I woke up to like 20 orders this morning. That's where I'm at. From day one of being like, ooh, I made a sale in 5 days or whatever. Like, I went from that to now I'm like, it's literally stressing me out how many orders I have. I have so many orders just pending right now that I need to go in, and I'm getting tracking info. So then I have to go back and put in tracking info, and a lot of it's Amazon stuff. So most of it's like TBA tracking. So I'm not going to get the money for like 16 to 20 days after they even get it. But I'm listing so often. And if you guys know the answer to this, if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I'm having to buy so many of a product online that I'm getting emails saying my card is declined like way after I bought it already, and it didn't have an issue when I bought it. And my card's not out of funds or anything. It's just, I think it's looking so weird that I'm buying. Like sometimes I'll just sit down for an hour and constantly buy the same item with a different address on the same card. And who knows, that could mess me up. I don't know, but I don't really have another alternative. I'm using 2 credit cards right now. I have a 3rd one on its way that'll be way more beneficial for me. But 2 credit cards, I think each of the limits is like $5,000, and I think the new credit card limit is like $9,500. Even though on my approval thing it said I was only going to be $5,500, so I don't know what they did about that. But anyway, I'm using credit cards. Somebody asked in a comment, and that's why I'm explaining it. And for now, I'm just keeping track of my profits on a spreadsheet so that I can pull from it later, because the revolving door of purchases mixed with the PayPal payouts, I don't feel comfortable taking any money out of any of that right now because those credit card payments are going to come due. And if I'm paying interest on credit cards, it's going to eat into my profits so much. Like, it's not worth it to me. So I'm trying to find the balance. I'm probably only going to pull from my profits like once a month. Hairs. At least that's what I'm thinking now. That way I have enough time the profit can actually build up in this system, and I can pull from it if I need to. So, and I'm keeping track of any purchases I make that aren't products. Like if you saw in one of my videos, I did purchase an LLC to start this. No update on that yet. I just have the LLC and the tax ID number. Haven't implemented that yet, but I'm ready for it, and I've marked down that I spent $166 on my LLC. So that way, when I go, I'm like, okay, yeah, I have $600 some profit. I cannot take that out. I have to subtract that because I used that out of the profit, and I'm only going to take out like 70% of my profit. That means it's leaving 30% in the account. That is, one, to cover taxes when tax time comes around, and two, just have an extra safety net in there in case I need to eat a product, like eat the cost of a product because of some weird mess up, because I assume as volume increases, I will run into more and more issues at some point or at a higher frequency. And if I have to pay for software, by the way, if you didn't see this video already, I did do the 7-day free trial for ZDrop, which lets you list things super fast. It lets you copy addresses and just paste all the info into your order when you go buy it. It makes things so much quicker. I can't imagine not having it now that I use it all the time. And I did get an affiliate link for it. So if you guys do want to sign up for it, just complete transparency, and like the affiliate link for me, if you don't know what that is, it gives me like a little kickback if you sign up with my coupon code, which is just my first name, Cameron, all lowercase. So you know exactly what I get. They supposedly give me like $9 once you go into a full paid month-to-month membership with them. I say membership. It's not like you have a contract or anything. That's stupid. But they have a 7-day free trial, which I used. I totally planned on canceling it because I'm like, I ain't gonna pay for something, but let me see if this helps me out and get my momentum started. Because I started it way before I was making many sales. But I can't blame it for me making a bunch more sales, but I definitely blame it for me experimenting more, because I can just, instead of putting in however long it takes to do a full listing, I just completely, like, since it takes 2 seconds, I just throw random crap on my listings, and that's what sells most of the time. So my trial did lapse, and it's $10 a month after that. This is not an ad for them, but if you do go use them, check out the free trial. When you sign up though, use my coupon code, because yes, I get a kickback if you end up keeping it, but also if you do go past the trial, it's $9 a month instead of $10 a month. Not that big of a difference, but it's something. So you might as well spend less, because I'm spending $10 a month. I don't even get it for $9 a month, even though like I have an affiliate, because I didn't use somebody else's affiliate link for it because they just started kind of. So just know you can do that. Coupon code Cameron. Maybe I'll put it in the description. I don't know. I'll probably forget because I'm talking about a lot of weird stuff on this video. But I plan on making a video soon of just how to list an item from start to finish, and how, like, getting the payout, like from literally when you discover an item all the way to Facebook paying you for it. So it's just, I was going to do that video today, but so much has happened in the last 2 days that I'm like, I need to ramble on a video for a second, because I'm already at 20 minutes now almost. And it's crazy. It's not going to look like 20 minutes to you because I'm going to cut out the first part because I had to start over or whatever. Shut up. But things are looking good. I can see the growth. I can see the progress. It's going to happen. It's totally going to happen. Do not give up on it. I see people all the time in the Facebook group, and that, you know, they're like, man, where are you guys getting sales? Like all this stuff. It's going to come. I promise. Just keep trying things. Keep watching videos like this. Keep looking in the Facebook groups, even if they're not mine. Like there's information everywhere. And yes, people ask you to pay for courses. I'm not going to do that. I'm not putting together a course. I'm not ever going to ask you to pay for a course. I'm just going to give you information as I learn it. But even the people who sell courses, sometimes they mess up and they give you a little bit more information than they planned in a free video. So it sucks. They do intentionally try to keep that stuff away from you. But what are you going to do? They're trying to make money on the internet just like you are, so you can't really blame them. But what else am I doing? I swear I had more stuff for you. I have run into more problems. If you're done watching this video, fine. But I'm just going to talk about a couple problems I've run into. One thing that I'm starting to worry about too, the more I experiment and play with this system of how Facebook lists items, I can't tell if I'm having success with it yet, but there are some things in the settings when I list that I'm changing and playing with to kind of trick the system. Let me do that first for you, because I am slightly worried that Facebook could change their settings or change their algorithm or whatever their rules are last minute. And I might be doing something right now that could potentially make me lose the shipping option on Facebook Marketplace. If that happens, or if I get banned from Marketplace altogether, you can't just start a new Facebook page and do this. I have a second Facebook page that I've made some videos about, that I think I've had it for like 2 or 3 weeks now, at least 3 probably, and I still don't have the shipping option. The only thing that gets you that shipping option, I believe, is time. You have to have like an existing seasoned Facebook account. And I use that Facebook account. That's the one I have you guys add me on for Facebook, join the group with. That's the one I interact with you guys with. So I'm using it every day. And I still don't have the shipping option. So if I lose my ability to do this, I don't have another choice other than, like, I guess I could use my wife's account or whatever. But I mean, you don't want to go begging family members to use their account to do something that got yours shut down. Like, that's not. So just know, experiment with different types of products, but don't start tweaking too much without a lot of research first, because and what I mean tweaking is if like you're messing with all sorts of settings and like, one post says this and then another post, like everything is completely different, and it starts to look suspicious possibly. So you don't want to mess with that too much. And I know it's super vague because I don't really know what to tell you about it yet. It's a fear of mine. It's not like a thing I'm hearing. It's just like, when I'm going to bed at night and I'm like, ooh, this is going so great. I'm like, ooh, but around the corner, something could be lurking that could mess this all up for me. So that might just be pessimism on my part, because that's how I am. But yeah, I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff, and I'm sure this video is all over the place. But that is my first month Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. And I'm excited for this month. I've already got sales this month. I have no idea what they are because I was going to start fulfilling orders, but I'm like, I'm just going to get caught doing that for the next couple hours. And then I'm not going to get to do a video today, and you guys will have gone 3 days without a video. And that sounded lame to me. So yeah, I'm going to take one more time to please ask you, if you haven't already, to subscribe so I can grow and you help me out. It gets me all excited. I love it. Join the Facebook group if you want to start asking questions or just updating your sales. I'll probably post all my numbers in that Facebook group too once a month. And like the video if you haven't. I'd love for you to like the video. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.